International war politics and the two ways of seeing them. The first one is realism, which is a theory based on the premise that world politics is essentially a struggle among self-interest states for power and position under anarchy. And the second one is idealism, which is a theory based on the hope that the application of reason and universal ethics into international relations can lead to a more orderly, just, and cooperative world.
Religious conflict. These kind of conflicts are because we all are different and people believe what they want to believe. This can lead to inflexibility and intolerance.
Nationalism is the feeling that people have of being loyal or proud to their country. It can also be about people who want to establish a country by their own.
Political and economic conflict is when the state is in conflict because of the resources of the country and its economic impact. An ethnic conflict is a type of internal conflict. It refers to the struggle of ethnic groups for recognition, equality, or autonomy.
Territorial conflict is a dispute or disagreement over the possession of a land between two or more states. This conflict can lead to a bigger problem or even...
The Kurds is an ethnic group that want to establish Kurdistan. That means the land of the Kurds. It started in 1978. They want to establish in part of Syria, Iraq, Iran, Armenia, and Turkey. They are also fighting against ISIS. This is an ethnic conflict and nationalism can be seen.
Crimean conflict. It is located in Ukraine. It is a nationalist and military conflict.
Crimea belonged to the USSR and now Russia wants it back.
Crimea was about military intervention and developed the war's East-West crisis. It's been seen as the biggest crisis between Russia and the West since the Cold War. Now we're going to talk about Syria. It is located in the Middle East and it is a governmental, political, economical, and religious conflict. The parts involved are government, Shiites, and Sunnis. This type of conflict started with anti-government protests, then it changed into a full scale of civil war. It is characterized by war crimes, chemical weapons, humanitarian crises, and it is a mix of local, regional, and international issues.
That have proven to be a radical group. They want to establish a capital in many countries, and those countries want to finish with ISIS so they defend themselves. The conflict in Darfur. It started in Sudan and has extended to Chad. It's a political and economic conflict. In 2003, the government of Sudan, the Sudan Liberation Army, the Justice and Equality Movement, Darfur is about the genocide and dehumanization of several ethnic groups from part of the Sudan government. People might think at first that it's an ethnical conflict, but the oil in Darfur space has proved that it's an economic conflict because the government has let China get the oil.
The Israel-Palestine conflict. It is situated in the Middle East, in Israel, and it is a territorial and nationalist conflict, which originated in 1948, when the State of Israel was created. The Palestinians rejected this creation, and with the help of other Arab states, they invaded and attacked Israel. An armistice then was signed to end the war and establish new borders, but the conflict remains on the non-peaceful relations between the two groups.